All right, what a beautiful time to buy a house in Enid, Oklahoma. The fall, guys. I love the fall. Just look at all the beautiful trees. Look at all the leaves falling and stuff like that. Isn't that amazing? Thumbs up if that's amazing. You clicked on the video because you want to know 5 items that you have to look out for when buying a home in Enid, Oklahoma in the fall. That's why you clicked on the video. That's what we're going to go over right now. Real quick, guys, before I get into today's video, if you're a seller, buyer, or an investor with any of your real estate needs in Enid, Oklahoma, call us. Let's talk about what those needs are so we can get them taken care of for you. All right, let's get in today's video. Item number 5. One of the cool things about buying a home in the fall in Enid, Oklahoma, guys, is all the leaves are starting to fall off so you can see what your neighbor's backyards actually look like. Like if you're buying a home on an acreage and you want to know what the neighbor might have in their field, like if they've got a whole bunch of junk cars or stuff like that, you'll be able to know in the fall because all the leaves are starting to fall off. Item number 4 when buying a home in the fall in Enid, Oklahoma, is you really get to know if the heater works, especially if you're doing your home inspection on one of our cooler days, like if it's 50 degrees outside or if it's below 50 outside. You'll know if that heater's working because they'll typically have the heater on, keeping the house warm. Item number 3 that you want to look out for when you're buying a home in Enid, Oklahoma in the fall is pay attention to the weather on moving day. On moving day, that's the most important. Because if you can set your closing day on a day that it's not going to be like an ice storm or a day that it's going to be below 40 degrees, it'll be a lot more easier to manage on getting your moving truck, getting your movers organized and everything like that. So item number 3, pay attention to the weather on moving day when buying your home in Enid, Oklahoma. Item number 2 that you want to keep in mind when you're buying a home in Enid, Oklahoma in the fall is pay attention to the window seals. In the summer and in the winter, it's a lot easier to tell if the window seals are broken during the home inspection because there'll be condensation in between the 2 panes if they're double pane windows. And if there's condensation in between the 2 panes, you know that those window seals are broken. But if there's not if the weather outside and the weather inside are mild or the same, because in the fall we have very pleasant weather. So if there's pleasant weather going on that day, the windows may be open in the house. The heater or the AC may not even be running. And if that's the case, you're not necessarily going to know right away, or you're not going to know as easily if the window seals are broken. And the number 1 item that you want to look out for as a home buyer in Enid, Oklahoma, when you're buying your home in the fall, guys, is the temperature for the inspections. Not only the temperature for the move, but also the temperature for the inspections. If you do an inspection on a day where the outside temperature is 60 degrees or lower, 99% of the time, the home inspector, he's not going to do the AC inspection. He won't be able to turn on the AC. Because if he turns on the AC, he risks the chance of actually burning up that air conditioner because it can't actually cool the house without burning it up. So I don't know exactly how that works. Check with your HVAC tech, but that's something you want to pay attention to because you want to be able to inspect that AC unit. You don't want to buy a house and not have inspected the AC unit because it was too cold outside to run the AC. An AC repair could cost you $2,500, or because of the cost of Freon nowadays, guys, that Freon is super expensive on the older Freon type. So you don't want to have to go buy 200 to 250 pound Freon to recharge your system if it wasn't already charged. So the number 1 thing to look out for when buying a home in Enid, Oklahoma during the fall is to make sure that that AC inspection happens. And the easiest way to do that is do not schedule your home inspection on a day where the temperature is below 60 degrees. All right, guys, if you found value in today's video, subscribe to the channel. If you're getting ready to relocate to or move to, if you're a seller, a buyer, or an investor in Enid, Oklahoma, guys, give us a call so the agents that I work with and I can help you with all your real estate needs in the Enid, Oklahoma metro area. This video, pop it up right there. That video, YouTube thinks that you might want to watch it too. It's a giant supercomputer, and it thinks that video might be a good one for you to watch. See you guys on the next one.